Power to the people. We are back to do maintenance. You are tuned in to the latest episode of the Keep It Clean podcast. This is episode number 31, right? 31?
Yes, sir.
All right. We
31.
moving through. We
Reggie
moving
Miller.
through, man. You dig. You dig. Um, as always, I'm your host, Nico. I'm joined with the crew today. Good fellas. I got my brother Ray in the building. What's going on, man?
Oh man, nothing much, man. We here for another week of cleaning.
Yes, and we do got a dirty spot to get to. We got the good brother host with the most from the East Side Bodega in this joint. What's going on, brother?
What's good? What's good? You know, nothing crazy. Just here to do business.
As always, last but definitely not least, we got the good brother Ev in the building. What's going on, man?
What's happening? What's happening? How are y'all doing?
Everything is love, man. So as always, if you are tuning in on YouTube, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that is tapping in with us. Shout out to all of y'all that's running up the sports show as well, because they got some good stuff going on over there. So definitely make sure when you on the YouTube, hit the playlist, go to the sports show, and tap in with the brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you are joining us on the DSPs, please be sure to add us to your library to make sure you get updated every time an episode drops. Episodes drop every Tuesday. And if you are looking for us on social media, please be sure to look at the Keep It Clean show on Instagram and TikTok. Without further ado, let's keep it a buck, keep it a bean, and most importantly, keep it clean. Solos, my brother Ray. What's going on this week, brother?
I don't have an extended long solo, so I hope y'all will, just entertain me as I read off some random thoughts that I had during the week.
Okay,
Aaron Yeager was right. First and foremost, Aaron Yeager was right. Let me start there.
All right.
Some of y'all are pro-life, but child support. Need to figure that out. If you're really,
Hey yo.
if you're a right-wing girl dad, but really wanted a boy, you should support the T's. You might still have a chance. There should be a name equivalent for coon for all the non-whites who work for ICE. Fact. If you yell, it's God's plan every time life goes left, maybe he's just tired of explaining the instructions to you. Just me.
We're not doing this today.
That was about as clean as you could keep it, brother.
He cooking. He cooking.
Okay, yeah, keep going, continue.
He cooking.
Keep it going.
Wait. All right, I keep it going. I do got a page too. See, I wrote them down just in case y'all, you know what I'm saying? I was in the bag this week. Race conversations sound deep until money entered the conversation. A lot of y'all are using religion and spirituality as your midlife crisis cover up. Stop that.
He cooking, y'all. I just want y'all to know, listen. If you listen to this, he cooking, y'all. Not us, but y'all.
Stop using the Lord's name in vain.
Man,
Hey,
be delivered.
No, not delivered.
I personally want to highlight some of y'all are using mental health awareness and you've turned it into emotional cosplay, and I'm tired of it.
I like that.
Let's go. Keep going.
Society doesn't want you woke. Society wants you tired. I won't explain further.
That's a fact.
That's fine.
That's a fact.
Politics is nothing but theater, and we're just extras who pay admission.
Yeah, real deal.
Last but not least, dating apps and turn love into slot machine plays. And all of y'all are just running parlays that you really know you shouldn't have put money down on in the first place.
And we told you sports show episode like 3 or 4. Bet the under.
Bet the under.
Bet the under.
Man, if you're paying a subscription subscription fee for a dating app, see the lady.
You know what?
You don't need to see the swipes like that bad.
You don't. You know what? I got more. The decline of accountability in relationships with people ghosting, cheating, manipulating, whatever, and calling it protecting my peace. We've confused emotional immaturity with self-care.
Okay. I'm with you.
How society quietly benefits from keeping people ignorant, medicated, and distracted. Schools teach obedience over curiosity, media sells fear over truth, and the system thrives when we're too tired to question who profits from it all.
I'm gonna stop y'all there because Ray is in the middle of his DMT trip right now, and we're not going further. Okay, I don't know what plant you ingested this week, but continue. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
keep going.
Continue.
Oh, my bad. Let me grab the
No,
pad back. My bad.
no.
Keep
I'm
using
saying,
the plant.
keep using the plant. Keep using the plant. We
Pardon
got.
so.
Let me get. I'm gonna keep my solo short for the week. Real quick. Creatives, people who don't see themselves as creatives, tap in with your creative side. You know what I'm saying? Shit is expensive outside. It's a lot going on outside. It's getting cold outside, so folks ain't finna be outside. So while you're inside, find you something to do that's not scrolling on your phone. That's not just taking in media. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the media out here is very wicked. So find you something that can take you about a good 2 hours just away from all of that, and you could just lock in with it. That's all I got for
Some of
you.
y'all can learn how to read.
That's reading is one of those things.
All of y'all can learn how to read.
Reading is one of those things. And if you need something to read, in the description is the Cyberry from my boy at ATL Promise on all of the platforms. Lock in, get your education up so you can get your money up and not your funny up, as my brother Bodega would say. We're gonna keep it moving. Solo, Ev, talk to
Yes,
us.
sir. Before I get started, my brother told me yesterday, Nick, he said it's Locktober. So, as he said, lock in with Locktober.
Lock
Let's
in,
go.
fuck niggas.
Let's go.
Lock in with
So
Locktober.
now I'm going to get started with my solo. And I need to say this real quick. I apologize. The last 2 weeks we had to get into women's business. I'm about to get into Swifty business from the Caucasus Mountains. Let's roll. As y'all
White women
know,
business.
yeah.
Right. Scary
As y'all,
business.
as y'all know, or as y'all may not know, Taylor Swift came out with an album last week, Life of a Showtime Girl. And for the Keep It Clean podcast, I'm gonna be honest, I intentionally listened to this album because I heard the news. I heard it was ass.
Took a bullet for the team.
I did.
So
And
glad
so
you did. Because I
the
wasn't.
Swifties,
Salute to
the
you,
Swifties,
brother. Appreciate you.
the Swifties hated the album. They've been saying it's bad, it's terrible. They've been saying things as there's no growth with Taylor. She's making the same songs. She's doing the same thing she's always done. That's one part of it. So I said, you know what? Let me go check it out. Let me see what's going down. I listened to it, and I'm gonna be real as a nigga who ain't never listened to Taylor Swift. It was some cool H&M music. It was cool. It can play in H&M, not the Serato, but it'll play at H&M when I'm walking around the mall. So I just wanted to say that. But I'm also gonna tell y'all as men, because we don't be in this business quite often. If I had to put the fan reception into our terms, this is her chance a big day album. She's in love on this album.
I mean, Chan's always been a trash rapper, so like,
You stop that. You stop that right now.
It's always
I'm
been
not gonna say nothing.
trash.
I ain't gonna say
You
Nathan.
stop that right now. You stop
I'm
it.
not gonna say Nathan.
You stop it. All right. You're not going. Hold on, real quick, Ev, because I'm gonna let you get back to your piece. I just gotta say this real quick. You, Bodega, are not gonna tear down our Christian rapper while you boost up your Islam rapper. We're not doing that.
What? Right? Who's the Islamic rapper I'm boosting?
Jay Electronica. You know.
Oh, nah. Hold on. Jay Elect just produced 4 trash ass albums too. Like,
what? Cool. As long as we know.
Back there.
Got you. What's we talking about?
So, but anyway, real quick. So, like I said, the album is her chance a big day. She's in love. She made a song about Travis Kelce's cock. We're in the Caucasus Mountains. Gotta say it. We in the Caucasus Mountains.
Yo, I didn't know you were gonna yell that in my ear, my brother.
We are 10 minutes in, and you niggas, okay.
Don't put that on the rest of us. He did that.
Okay. But I'm just saying, bro. It is a little nasty at times. But what I'm really here to talk about is actually the capitalistic bullshit that she's on, and her Swiftie fans are hating it. She's gonna sell 4 million albums this first week, breaking Adele's record. She put out 24 different vinyl covers for her fans to buy.
Shit.
I am not lying.
24 bricks.
24.
24 different bricks.
And the problem with this, and this is why I'm bringing it up, of it with this capitalistic nation, because us in hip hop, we be talking about the bundles. We be talking about the bundles and these sales that artists do. She gave us 24, and she told her fans, it was a limited release, so it was there. Hey, I'm gonna drop a bundle at 5:00. You got an hour to buy it. I'm gonna drop this one at 12. You got 24 hours to buy it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that is disgusting.
That's kind of crazy.
And especially in this time and age, in this market, and everything that's going on, because damn well she got fans that's trying to purchase every single one.
Yeah.
And it's Taylor, you too old, you too grown, you too rich to be doing this. All right. And also,
sound like a label play to me.
And the last thing I'm gonna say real quick, and I'm done. I heard the shade that you was throwing at Kayla Nicole and black women and just women in general. Stop it, Five. Your white ass is terrible. And I am now climbing out of the Caucasus Mountains and I am back home. Let's go.
Welcome back, brother. We are glad to have you. And we are here for another week of keeping it a buck, keeping it a bean, and most importantly, keeping it clean. Up first, we got serious business we got to get to. We're going to swing it over to our Middle East residential expert, good brother Ray. Talk to us, man. What's going on?
Oh, man, I appreciate the introduction. So we going to get straight to it. As of today, there is a new proposed and agreed upon deal for a ceasefire over in Gaza with Hamas and them. They have agreed on the first phase of a ceasefire for the hostage and prisoner exchange, and under a plan that's put forward by, Trump. The first phase includes a pause in hostilities, which is supposed to be the ceasefire, a release in the remaining hostages held by Hamas in Gaza in exchange for Palestinian prisoners held by Israel, and then a gradual Israeli military withdrawal from parts of Gaza. So far, as of right now, the parts have not been specified. We are supposed to expect that going over in the span of phases. I just want to go ahead and add my tidbit really quick. Don't just make it parts, completely remove yourself from Gaza. That's just me. Let me get back to the news. There's also an entry of humanitarian aid into Gaza. So beyond the immediate phase, the broader plan, and it's supposed to be a 20-point plan. It has, temporary governance, which for Gaza run by technocrats, not Hamas. I don't know how that's going to be set up just yet. An international stabilization force, ISF, for a multinational security presence. You know what that means. And then reconstruction and humanitarian rebuilding, clearing of rubble and infrastructure, restoration. So that happened officially as of today. There's more details that are going to come about, but prayers to the Palestinians.
A bunch of political grandstanding at best. At best.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You niggas is nuts. Like, listen, man.
Get into the bag.
Listen, man. Whoever you believe you're making to be, or the universe, or however, however you want to rock it out. Like, each one of you so-called political leaders, activists, like all of y'all gonna have to answer. Like you gonna have to answer. Like whoever it is that you believe in, you gonna have to answer one way or another. You know what I'm saying? But like that would only matter to people who actually believe in God. You know what I'm saying? But like, I mean, clearly y'all don't. Like your political leaders. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know like what our expectation is, but y'all coming out and saying that like, you recognize the country of Gaza, you recognize that Israel is doing a genocide or whatever case. Like, that's great, man. That's great. It's fantastic. You know what I'm saying? You get to say that, and then like you get to go back to sleep or doing whatever you want to do, or like, making more money or whatever case. While the Palestinians are just, fighting for their lives, starving to death. No hospitals, no food, no shelter. And Israel is committing a genocide in the name of what? In the name of Jewish identity. Like the stretch is that they still feel a way about World War II, which is like, that's fine. like as they should, and they're punishing Muslims. They're punishing Muslims. They feel, but they feel divinely ordained to punish Muslims of all people because of whatever the fuck. Israel has enough military force to run into Germany if they really feel a way about it. That's cap. We all know it's cap. Like, it's just a bunch of bullshit.
I want to add to what you just said. It's not even just punishing Muslims. They've also punished Christians as well, but Christians bent the knee faster.
Hey, I mean,
Ooh wee,
because if we keep it,
ooh wee, y'all want to get into that conversation?
I mean, because
transition is out. Don't worry about it.
No, we ain't even got to,
bro.
I mean, we can keep it
Y'all
talking,
got
bro. It's prominent, Christians on the right in this country that went over there and was like, I went over there and they ain't spit on me.
50.
Yeah.
How many U.S. state representatives went over to Israel for the one American, one Israel?
That bullshit.
Yeah.
What type of bullshit is that?
All
What
of
type
them are Christian.
bullshit?
Every single last one of them are Christian.
They got Christians.
You have to be.
But this is the piece. This is the piece though, because this is why what Bodega said is important about actually believing in God and really reading in that book. You got Christians sitting up here telling you that the Israel that the Bible is talking about is the geopolitical Israel under the borders designed today that came across in 1948. Israel is a person in the Bible. Okay, it's not defined by borders; it's defined by people, his children. These are the children of Israel, the Israelites. But we don't have to get into all of that. Just know, pick that book up and read that book. Really read that book, and don't listen to these people in front of you, because when Moses went up the hill and they started praying to other people in his absence, you figure out what happened. Pick the book up though. Just pick the book up.
I got a question. Really, I hope this don't sound stupid, but it's just really asking: is this really a win? Is this really like?
I mean, it's a win on paper if you think if it's a win on paper in the sense of so-called the fighting is going to stop for now.
And that's what I mean, because it's like, is it truly? Is there truly going to be?
Depends on if you believe that to be true, and we have seen constantly through various reports from various credible sources that Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu specifically, are fucking liars. So today they say the ceasefire is over. Tomorrow they find a reason to bomb these folks again. Today they say they letting in humanitarian aid. Tomorrow you'll see that they're actually not letting in humanitarian aid, as everyone has been telling you for the last 2 years that they're not letting in humanitarian aid. If you are letting in humanitarian aid, why is there starvation happening?
Bro, he be blatantly lying.
Been saying Iran building a bomb for my whole lifetime, my whole lifespan. He been saying this.
The lies he be getting off just be nuts. Like they be nuts, man. It is not funny. It's just like the audacity is nuts. The audacity is nuts. But when you backed by the US, I mean, what's the word for real?
And they're the only ones that keep vetoing all these rulings. Then what do you
have to answer your question? If you create a child, and as that child starts to grow up, you treat them a particular way, and then they go and create issues. Is that on the child or is that on you?
Repeat the question. Say that one more time.
You create a child. You created them.
Mm-hmm.
As the child's growing up, they creating issues that you were making them create. That you're making them cause these problems.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's your fault.
Okay, that's it. Last I checked,
yeah, it's your fault.
They made
that's bad parenting.
They made the people that they're causing the ceasefire with. They made that group. Last I checked, per their admittance. But we don't have to dive further into that. Handmaid's Tale is just Harriet Tubman's story, but y'all wanted to give us a blonde hair, blue-eyed white woman.
Oh, he's back.
Y'all
Yeah.
keep it
With
going.
that,
Y'all keep it going.
let's keep it
Yeah.
going. Let's keep it going. In other serious news, we gotta serious up so we can, you know what I mean. First off, I want to say rest in peace to Kyren Lacy.
Absolutely.
First and foremost, prayers to his family, prayers to all those affected, except for the cop, and except for any of the cops that's helping them cover this up with paperwork or put out these statements that's just lying, telling us all this bullshit. But before that, let's go ahead and bring the story in. Bodega, talk to us, brother.
All right. So if you are not a sports fan or you are not a Louisiana resident, this news story could have certainly gone under your radar, and that's completely understandable. So I won't give you time and dates and all those other kind of things. Well, maybe, but like for the most part, the Kyren Lacy was a football player for LSU. He was um scheduled to be in the NFL draft this year, and that didn't happen. And it didn't happen because he was accused of I think it what is it negligent vehicle manslaughter or
Vehicular.
murder. um
It was
what
vehicular
was
manslaughter, I believe.
Manslaughter.
yeah, vehicle manslaughter, sorry. The reason why this is important is because with a couple of um with a couple of like police interviews which turned into coercion basically. um he Kyren Lacy was effectively found guilty before any court cases, documents, or anything along those lines that he caused the accident. Effectively, because he was a black man in a Dodge Charger. Kyren Lacy eventually succumbed to the pressure that he was experiencing of being accused of this, crime, not being heard, not being understood, and forced his family to leave his house and eventually take his own life. Um, at the end of a police chase, and the police chase was initiated by his family because his family was concerned for his well-being. But these are the same police officers, or the same. Well, one was Louisiana, Houston, but the same general organization that found him guilty before ever listening to his side of the story, anything like that. Literally, his the next day, his lawyer called a press conference and showed video evidence of Kyren Lacy being about 80 yards away from the accident before it took place.
Yep.
The video evidence shows, again, let me repeat that for you. The video evidence shows that Kyren Lacy was about 80 yards away from the actual accident before it took place. You see his car pull up well after the accident has taken place. Today, was it the Louisiana district attorney put out a comprehensive statement, effectively reaffirming their guilt of Kyren Lacy, regardless of the video evidence that was put out. And so it's another case of like a promising black man who could have been doing something, right? Like, could be in the NFL right now, or like whatever he chose his path to be, and that was prematurely taken away from him because he was found guilty before even arriving in court. It's sad. It's one of those, like, it's sad, but like, what is our expectations? Because when you are black in America, you are guilty before proven innocent, regardless of what any law or anything like that says. And he couldn't deal with the pressure of being guilty, nor should he have. So
Again, rest in peace to Kyren Lacy, man. To what is our expectation? I don't have much difference of one. We just said, I think episode before this, rest in peace to Asada Shakur, who fought continuously until she was able to escape. And I think the reality in a lot of these situations is a lot of us don't get the chance to escape. A lot of folks fall victim to the system that we are fighting every day to survive within. You know what I'm saying? And again, like you said, tragic story. Terrible that this brother couldn't handle that. And I can't even say that he should have been able to, because who can handle that? There's people online saying that he did this, calling him dumb, all this other stuff. And when you know for a fact you didn't do something and ain't nobody listening and ain't nobody trying to hear you out, and then even the people that's supposed to be doing their job to investigate these things are coercing statements. Because the video of that came out of the officer that was going to question one of the drivers, and he basically telling them, yeah, I just need the statement to say this. I need. So you saying this is what happened and this is what happened and this was what happened? That I need, these three things right here. I just needed to say that. You coercing statements. These are supposed to be the people that's investigating to find out what the truth is so people can get justice. But again, African American in America. So
the worst part of this scenario is because of the fact that it never went completely through trial, his name can't genuinely be cleared, which allowed the statement that the Louisiana police put out today, because they could just double down and there's nothing that was set in place to where that would have to be called to a courtroom. Because the case never actually completed its process, they may not even necessarily, it'd be a much harder civil lawsuit to even take them to court, just because there was nothing that confirmed he was guilty. They're able to fall back and say, this was just our investigation. And for y'all that may not be aware, investigations are not the only answer. Those could be dismissed in courts because things get misconstrued. Those can also be dismissed in simple things like insurance claims. Considering what the facts of the case were, there's a strong possibility that even with the police report, the people's insurance or his insurance might have denied that claim because there was never contact. So they have this gray area of escape. And as much as we feel that those particular officers, like the one that Nick has mentioned, might have coerced the statement, as much as we feel that those officers involved that did the investigation should all at least have to answer and see if their qualified immunity even stands the test and see if they should be updated to the Brady list, we won't get that opportunity because the case never fully went through. And I also want to correct myself. It wasn't vehicular manslaughter. It was negligent homicide that they charged this man with. Negligent homicide with a felony hit and run and the reckless operation of a vehicle, and that type of pressure. Rune is like, I don't want to dive deep into what his actual end to life was and how it went about, because that situation is only a reaction to the action that was caused by them. We wouldn't even be having that conversation if that had not occurred in the first place. This man was getting ready to become a generational changer in his family and provide them with the possibility that did not exist before. And on the flip side, we have a loss because we can never tell somebody when it's time to go home. We could just say heaven was ready. So rest in peace, Kyren Lacy.
That's a fact. And real quick, before you go, Ed, real quick, just, this is why it's important to be aware of when your local elections are happening. You can vote for things like your sheriff. You can vote
Early voting for Texas is October 21st through October 30th. Unfortunately, you have missed the early registration, which was October 6th, but early voting, if you are registered, 21st through the 30th for Texas. November, I believe, is 4th is the final elections. Pay attention to all 17 propositions. I will repost that in my story for y'all that didn't see. Shout for the Texas people.
For sure. Go ahead, Ev.
Yeah, and I just want to say, one, again, R.I.P. to Kyren Lacy. And I think, but what I really want to say is this is for a lot of people out there that are talking, a lot of people that are speaking, a lot of people that are out here saying things. Have more empathy, man, because a lot of us are speaking on this situation about what we would have done, how things we or whatever. When
Mhm.
we don't understand and we don't know the pressure, the actual trauma, the actual ordealings that this man was going through in that moment because of everything that was at stake for him. Um, Everything going and what I'm speaking on is the response to this incident and then the timeline to his passing. With a person being in the spotlight, because again, Louisiana, LSU, LSU, they're a part of that of those universities that's called wide receiver U. So he was a great player, a wide receiver for his team. Like we all said, he was gonna be drafted, and he was gonna be a very, I'm not say very, but he was gonna be a high draft pick. And there's a lot of stakes because he's already been hearing things about himself, and so you have this situation come up, and everyone just starts to continuously speaking and blaming and making him the bad guy without facts. And that's what I mean is and this is a life lesson. This is an example for life. Like we need to have more empathy. We need to have more grace. Even if you want to try to point a finger, have all your facts, have everything known. And in reality, if you can't get all of the facts, you might not want to be able to speak about certain things that are that heavy. And that's
Ryan
something
Clark.
even for me to remember.
It's a
You know,
fact.
Ryan Clark you're an example of what Ev just said. And it's sad that we're putting this expectation on casual civilians because having all the facts and going to find them is supposed to be the officer's job. It's supposed to be those that have signed up for this to be their career. They're supposed to protect and serve. And sometimes in those moments they make human errors, but when you're coming from a consistency of where it looks more intentional, just like some of the evidence kind of suggests in today's situation, it makes it difficult because without my brothers adding something, I really did try to think about this, and it's like it's hard to say what we could do other than just the voting for the sheriff because it never actually went through the process. There's not a
Yeah.
way to grab and with tangibility to say this is the approach that we're going to do.
Yeah.
I would like their names if
For
I'm being
sure.
consistent with what I've spoken about on this this
Yeah.
conversations that we be having. I just want to know the name.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a fact. I would say on top of
Also,
yeah, go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
no, I mean just really briefly, like I don't want to unfortunately for the for the people who like are not aware of the story at all. Kyren Lacy wasn't the only person who these series of events led to their passing. I also want to recognize Herman Hall. We don't, us, who are receiving this news story, we're not quite sure of like who you were in your life, but you were a father, you were a grandfather. You also served your country. And so like I don't want that to go um undermined it in this story, right? Like, you know, um yeah, you should also be with us today.
Yeah,
And hopefully the life you lived was one of positivity and light, and may you also be remembered by your family and your friends.
for sure. That's a fact. So we go ahead and close that one up. I'll close too with saying early voting for Georgia is October 14th to October the 31st. Elections start November 4th. Also, for the Georgia folks out there. Again, rest in peace to Kyren Lacy, rest in peace to Herman Hall. Fuck you to them, to that police department and all those cops, and to that statement. And that's gonna be the serious segment for today. That's all the news. I appreciate y'all, brothers. And now,
Some of y'all are complaining about the performers for the Super Bowl and how it's gotten more and more non-white. And now Bad Bunny's been announced, and you're gonna order some tacos with some chips and nachos and complain about the fact that he speaks in Spanish. And I hate you
listen,
for it. I do.
listen. Listen, because you got to keep it a being. Like, read the tag. You like a bad money? You like a bad money? Huh? Huh? And the Cardi B, you like a yeah, I like it like that. You like it, yeah. They're my people. Yeah, we finna get active. It's definitely it.
America's pastime is filled with me no blacks, but they definitely ain't white either. But here we go with the complaints. I'm
Yeah.
Like it's also real quick, just before we listen to all of y'all out there talking about, oh, we gonna send ICE to the what illegal immigrants you know. I just want to,
can't
Hey,
afford a
what
Super
illegal
Bowl
immigrant
ticket.
do you know
Can't
that's gonna
afford
be
a
at the
Super
Super
Bowl ticket.
hey,
Bowl? Hey,
if any of you like, non-blacks or non-people of color, really, if you thought you
Wrong.
was gonna get Super Bowl tickets before, like, you know what I'm saying, like, maybe a couple of you already secured that, but if you thought you was new and going to the Super Bowl this year, let me tell you, I'm about look. Listen, Bad Bunny about to show you what the power of color and money is about to do. Y'all about to have a very
yeah,
ethnic Super Bowl. There's gonna be
yeah.
a whole lot of Spanish spoken, and you know what I'm saying.
Y'all
You
gonna
ain't
need
even knew.
subtitles the whole and look to real quick to Turning Point USA, you little motherfuckers talking about something. Yeah, we gonna throw our own little Super Bowl, and all y'all gonna be listening to is worship, Americana, and anything in English. Let me explain something to you. You gonna find out in real time that America, especially them white folks, are lazy. They gonna just cut the
And
TV off before they change the channel to something else. Like, what you hey, bro, we finna go out to the grill and we finna stand around the grill and talk about how much we hate these people on the TV
Yeah,
until the game come
facts.
back on. They not finna switch channels to what y'all got
Switch.
going on. They don't know how to stream.
man, and let's be honest, man. I'm not gonna spend too much time on our beautiful platform addressing them, but y'all just gotta let some of this anger go, bro. Because y'all be so busy looking at non-whites and being upset with them, and then next thing you know, you raise somebody to where now they pissed off at you, and you got they raisins and they mac, and you mad as a father. Like, let that hate go out your
You
chest, dog. Like,
you cannot be
let
this
it
mad
go, bro.
at the Spanish people and people of color and love guacamole the way you do. And that's
Wrong.
all.
Y'all
That's
niggas be
all.
Refute
loving
that.
all type of tacos, all type of rice and beans, all type of
All
Taco Tuesday,
Taki, all of that.
Hey,
all
Taqueria.
type
Come on.
I'm gonna
all
say
types
this
of
real
it.
quick. When you, if y'all think ICE or you as everybody done said, the non-POCs, ICE, y'all think y'all finna do
Wrong.
something? Man, look here. I'm not a gang member. I ain't a gangster. I ain't a street nigga. I know Bad Bunny knows some Latin Kings. I know he knows some Queen Nation. Y'all better be on your best goddamn behavior.
Listen, a Morty raid to all my kings and queens out there. Now I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you in the motherland or if you know what I'm saying, you in New York, whichever.
You better
However,
watch it.
you know what I'm saying? A Morty raid.
You better watch it. And
Check it
just know
out.
Cardi B coming with us too.
Listen,
Cause they like it
that's
like
all I'm
that.
waiting for. That's
The
all I'm
big
waiting for.
bloods.
The big the
The
big
big
brim, you heard?
bloods. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, shout out to Bad Bunny, man. We looking forward to that Super Bowl performance, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're gonna be saying. I don't know
I
your
got the
music like that.
translator ready.
You feel me? But
Hmm.
I'm locked in. We're gonna be dancing.
I
Let's keep it
I
going.
just got the AirPod Pros 3s with the live translation. I mean,
Oh, you finna get
we're gonna be
crazy
in
with
there.
it. Finna get crazy. Let's keep it going, man. So in other news, Derrick Grove has been caught. Derrick Grove of the New Orleans, what was it, 10 that escaped from prison in New Orleans back in May earlier this year. He has been caught in the lovely city of Atlanta. Reports are saying that
Of all
he was.
places.
Come on, man.
Of
You know how
course.
that goes. You know how
Of
that goes.
course.
Come on, man. Where else you gonna be but
Of
Atlanta,
course.
baby? But reports are saying that he was staying with his girlfriend, staying low, and they were uh they were hearing an argument take place in the morning time, and by the afternoon time, SWAT arrived. So their girl has been caught. He has waived his extradition. He wants to go back home and face his time there. we gonna swing it over to. I'm gonna start this off, man. Listen, bro. If you on the run, all right.
I was gonna say this. I was gonna say this.
Because listen, man, if you are on the run and you ain't supposed to be found, you ain't supposed to be outside the house. Folks can't see you in the windows. You are on the run from the laws, states away, right? You need to be on your best behavior. Okay, that means cleaning, dishes, bathroom, everything that's in that house. It need to be spotless while you in there kicking it with all them blinds closed and windows shut. You know why? Because you cannot afford any friction whatsoever in this crib.
Brother,
You
you gotta
gotta
take
be
that. You gotta tape that crib like the weapons house. Newspaper everywhere.
everywhere.
Listen, I've never had on the run poom poom before. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never had that, but it gotta be amazing. You know what I'm saying? Shorty in there, you know what I'm saying? You
She
getting
demanding
home cooked,
everything.
bro. You was locked up. Now you getting home cooked meals
Yeah.
and poom poom while on the run.
Wait, hold on.
Brother,
But
You know
see,
what it
wait,
is?
wait,
you shouldn't be
Bodega.
arguing
There's
about
danger.
anything.
Because it's the
What are you
thrill of the
talking about?
danger every
Wait.
time. Every time y'all hook up, it's the thrill of the danger. Because you
Damn,
know
that-
it's not
that gotta
supposed
be
to be
great.
happening.
That gotta
It's
be great. That gotta be amazing. That
Listen,
gotta-
man.
Hold on,
But
y'all.
that's why you come on. What's up?
Because I'm actually thinking the opposite end here. She might have been a wild one because she calls the shots.
She
You
could be
are
in there
on the
throwing.
run.
She
She could
could
be
be
in
in
there
there
making
throwing
that nigga
around
eating cereal every day.
stupid
Because
ass.
guess
Ah.
what?
You got
Get out of line if you want. Bling.
Listen,
I mean,
Based
listen.
on the
I-
charges
now,
he had, I don't think she was running that situation. That's not the play I would run based on what I saw his charge list to be.
oh man. Listen, man, it's so
You
crazy,
just
bro.
never
Like
know.
but also I do want to say though, real quick, right? Real quick, because I did see this too. The harboring a fugitive charge.
How much
it's
time
a
is that?
mean one. It's a
Hey
me.
now,
It's a me. It's a
hey now.
me.
You might
That's a
because that's the I'm sure we all have family members. We ain't gonna say who they are, but we all have family members that have let us know, hey, nigga, if it go left, like super left, and you need somewhere to just you can come over here. Don't tell nobody I told you that. Cool. We gonna keep it there. It's all smooth. You know for a fact when you make that call and they say, yeah, come on, and you pull up with them bags, you on the quietest of time you've ever been on in your life. Everything good? Y'all straight? Y'all need something? Okay, cool. I'm in the back. Hey, only time I'm popping out. Hey, everything straight? Y'all good? Y'all need something? All right, cool. I'm in the back. I'm not trying to disrupt none of the vibe you got. What could you have possibly been arguing about? What was
And that's
the
what I
issue?
mean. That's what I mean, bro. She could be nigga. She could have reign over whatever. Cause guess what? Anything in
But
her brain is a phone call.
Ev, this the thing
You
though.
know
This
what
is
they
the
were
thing.
arguing about. You know what they were arguing about.
bro. Went
Well,
outside. He went
Someone
outside.
get
Got some
you
chicken
know
wings and
you
some pom
know what
pom.
they
You know what
were
I'm saying?
arguing about. He
Like
said,
Shorty, I know
"I'm
you seen me on the
free."
news.
I see
You
me
seen me on the. I know you seen me on the news.
crazy.
I'm on the last one.
And
Come
he,
on now.
if
You
that's the
ain't you
case,
ain't
he's a
gonna get it like
fool
this.
because you supposed to be on your best behavior. Word
You're
to
supposed to
next.
be on your best
Sir,
behavior.
sir,
Why are you
I
Listen,
am
one thing.
free
outside?
for the first. I'm locked up for potentially life. I'm
And you
all
finna
the
be on
way.
house arrest
Everything's outside.
voluntarily. You you need to you
Nobody else.
voluntarily on
When
house
we go,
arrest.
Ev,
Play
Ev,
2K,
if I
nigga. You ain't
can't,
played 2K for 10 years. They got some new
This the thing.
graphics.
This,
sir,
New my
this
career.
the thing.
sir,
Do
Real
Nick,
that.
quick.
Nick,
Hold up.
hold on,
Go
Nick,
ahead.
hold on,
Go ahead.
hold on.
Do
Ev,
that. Get to a
Ev,
99,
look at
nigga.
me. Ev, I was supposed to be locked up for a long time. When I come back to this cell bragging about the honey pot that you didn't get while you kept your happy ass here, I don't got time for no 2K. I'm knocking down everything.
You
Listen,
do,
real
bro.
quick
Everything.
though.
But
bro.
This the
no.
thing, yeah, because that's what I was going to say. That's the thing. If you want to go out and have your Kobe night, because I see what you did there, brother. If you want to
Yeah.
go out and have your Kobe night, cool. When Phil Jackson come in there and say you taking too many motherfucking shots, yes, coach, my fault.
Ain't no argument. Ain't no
Mhm.
nothing.
Ain't no argument. It ain't no issue. It ain't no, you know
Nothing.
what? You right. My bad. You know what? You right. My bad. And
The
you go
only
back to that back room and lay down. That's all.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Other than this, you escape. What you doing with your 145 days?
Not going to Atlanta.
Being
That's
quiet.
let me tell you. If this is what I'm saying. If I was in Louisiana, because bro, I wanted to ask y'all this question so bad. If I was in Louisiana and I was running from a place, I'm not running to Atlanta, my nigga.
No.
I'm not
You gonna-
running to Atlanta. There's too many, bro. Have you ever been on the South Side, my nigga? They be setting up police checkpoints. Every police car in Atlanta black. Them niggas don't believe in being visible at all.
Yeah.
Go to Voodoo if you want. You getting caught,
You
nigga.
got the cab. Nah,
Yeah.
hell no. Running to Atlanta, my nigga.
And don't even find yourself having to go through Cobb County for anything.
You
just
cooked.
You absolutely fried. So yeah, I wouldn't be going. You would find me somewhere in West Virginia. You know what I'm saying? In the sticks. I'm trying to get to the sticks. I'm not trying to
I'm
be
gonna become a
nowhere.
West
countryman.
Virginia, South
I'ma be-
Dakota,
And you know what I'm saying? I'm
Arizona.
gonna have a rebel flag in the front of the house just to make sure ain't nothing going crazy. Like they
Nevada.
gonna
You
ride
know what I'm
right by
saying? Hey, I'm putting up an American flag of the moment I touch down. Hey, let me get an American flag.
A
Let me
rebel
get
flag.
one of them Blue Lives Matter flags. You know what I'm saying? I
Let me
might
get
even
the-
Got a
hang out
piece
the
of wheat in my
Confederate flag
motherfucking
out the
mouth.
back. Listen, this is a peaceful
Sweet there.
home. Your officer.
Overall, I'm gonna look like Drewski at the NASCAR joint. I'm gonna look like Drewski.
On me. I'm not playing no games with y'all. So you think I'm finna be in here arguing with you about anything? Shorty, I'm trying
West
to
Virginia, South
Yeah.
Dakota, goddamn.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
you go ahead and
Utah.
throw on
Arkansas.
the red hat to blend in. Just
You know what
don't
I'm saying?
just to
Maine-
further blend in. Throw on that red hat
Maine.
right quick, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
you
Maine, real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are the places. Atlanta, nigga? No.
Atlanta is crazy. Going to Atlanta is ridiculous. It's funny. My man's, I ain't gonna say who he was. My man's, he posted on Instagram. He was like, damn, they done finally caught cuz. And then the next story was, man, I seen that nigga at such and such last week.
Seen that nigga at Wings on Wheat. Seen that nigga on Cascade.
Last week at the spot getting active. Like, yeah, man. Look,
Seen that nigga at R Bar
'cause the
ATL.
crazy
Got
part is, the crazy part about it is he had been out for so long, you kind of forgot he was out. So he was blending
we
in.
had forgot.
He was
We had
blending
forgot.
in.
we was kicking it. We was like, oh damn, they finally caught cuz. Damn, I thought he beat him. But like to lose it in Atlanta, like,
Bro, like,
come on, man. Be in Idaho. You know,
you could have
Wyoming.
kicked it in the, you know what I'm saying?
went
You
to
could have
Utah,
kicked it in
kicked
the
it with
middle
YB.
of Texas for all that matter. Like, Texas big as fuck, bro. You could have been in the middle of Texas somewhere.
He would have been okay in Texas and not have had a second thought about him.
Like,
He would've
nigga,
been
you know
so
how big
okay in
Houston
Texas,
is? Like,
bro.
bro, you could have went to Houston and just went north from there. You could have got almost the same time. Like, Houston, Atlanta gonna give you the same experience. Traffic ass, wings good. The ass is fat out there. You know what I'm saying? And damn, there ain't no zoning laws, basically. So, like, you know, the strip club is next to, you know, a single family house. Now, I mean, you know, there's a lot of halal food in Houston too. You know what I'm saying? You might have converted while you was down under. Now, I mean, so you know what I'm saying? Praise be to Allah, my brother. You could have got some, you know, halal barbecue on the west side at the Galleria. Like, I'm just saying, there's some shit you could have been doing, but going to Atlanta was not the place. You shouldn't have been there.
I want to say real quick.
I need to see the girl.
Okay.
Thank you, Bodega, for just giving us that wonderful dissertation on Houston right quick. That was brilliant. Good job. That was fire.
He didn't
was
lie.
fire.
But I do want to add really quick. I do want to add. So there is a caveat. You saw his what's it called? Not pre-trial. What's the situation called when you get called up to get your charges read? I just blanked on it. But he had that. And they brought up extradition, right?
Yeah.
If Louisiana doesn't get him in 15 days, he could be free. And based on this whole scenario and how it happened, there's a strong chance that Louisiana dropped the ball. We just got done talking about.
See,
I'm
this
just
is
saying.
This is what I was gonna say. The caveat really could be, yeah, send me home so I can break out again. Like, I already know the play when I get back. Like, you think I've been out for 6 months and didn't figure out the play from when I get caught? Like, you know, Hey,
Because nigga, you not breaking out a rice tree. I can tell you that much for facts. That motherfucker might flood, but you ain't breaking out a rice tree, nigga. You know what
hey,
I'm saying?
hey,
Send
but
me
real
home
quick,
immediately.
real quick though, for all y'all that's like Atlanta proud and all of this, the weird shit you decide to take pride in. Let me just tell you right now, Rice Street ain't got shit on Angola. All right, Angola, they
Facts.
down there doing real slavery. All right, let's just keep it clean. They doing real slavery down there. I saw a documentary on Angola in high school and said this legal.
It's
Like
legal,
this,
bro.
they can do
It's
this.
legal. That
This
prison
Yeah.
industrial
oh,
complex at the center of private industry and government oversight. Them
hey,
niggas is getting all types of shit off.
talk to her.
Nick
Like yeah,
said
Them
Atlanta
jeans
got a
you
lot
buying
of
from the
pride and
Gap,
nobody said nothing.
you know what? And we gonna keep it moving right on from there. Speaking of folks with too much pride, man, our good brother Aubrey, our good brother Aubrey, that boy Drake, man. Lawsuit is over. Got thrown out. Defamation lawsuit against UMG for the promotion of Not Like Us has been dismissed as of today, man. Read to y'all what it said right quick. Y'all little piece. This excerpt says the argument is logically, or this argument is logically incoherent. If the recording was non-actionable opinion at the time it was initially produced, then its republication would not expose UMG to liability. Republication cannot transform Lamar's statement of opinion into UMG's statement of fact. And
mm,
for all of you that are not the legal Larrys out there, what that said was this was a diss record. These are not facts. So when you're dissing somebody, they're just talking shit. And just because we let the disc be republished because we make money off of that, doesn't mean we co-signed what Bruh said or said that it was true. We just playing music like everybody else.
getting our money up, not our funny up. But listen though, you know what I'm saying? Because that last part, like, yeah, that doesn't mean that these are facts. You know what I'm saying, Drake? Maybe you should just watch out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should calm down. I mean, because like these rumors are not facts yet. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I'm just saying. Your partner in baby oil just got sent up for 4 years.
Jeez.
I mean, I know y'all was beefing for a little second, but y'all industry niggas, so you know what is the beef for real. But like,
You know the beef.
Pause.
you might just,
When you
you know what I'm
talking
saying?
Diddy and what is the beef? That's crazy.
You know what I'm
No.
saying? Go to Canada. You need to do what your other partner in crime didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Nigga who got sent up for shooting Meg, you need to take your ass to Canada and just go sit down and be quiet. Our governments are not, you know what I'm saying? They're not rocking with each other right now. So, like, you know, if you get charged for something, you getting extradited to the United States may not be a thing. You a pop icon, you know what I'm saying? You ambassador for the Raptors, you know what I'm saying? For the Toronto economy, you know? Go sit down somewhere, my nigga. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing, bro?
the
What?
the crazy part of all of this is like generally the fact you thought you could take the house to court. Didn't we just go through this with Marcus Morris at the Las Vegas gambling joint when he was trying to sue them for how they was running the play? Fam, this is the house. You can't take the house to court. The house is always going to win the game, especially when the house knows the dirty tricks they pull for you. You had to know this was gonna be some cap. This is a crazy last minute flag attempt. Oh, we finna run this play. I don't know what you thought you was finna do, whether you was finna get off a tour. I don't know what you thought was finna happen. But what they just said was, we are interested and looking forward to continuing investing in Drake's career. And what that told me was, they said, dance, nigga. Get up there and dance. Go on, carry your ass back on that tour and go on and jump around and do the little, do the thing Kendrick told you to do. Dance and make them wave their hands so it won't be no more threats. Get your ass the fuck out of here, man. I don't know what you thought this was, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, Aubrey, you know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right? We
You're
told you this was gonna happen when you put the lawsuit out.
cooked.
We told you this, and I just want to say this: you move like a white woman. That's that Sandra Rose in you, and
Dear Sandra,
I don't
your
think.
son got some habits. I hope you don't undermine them.
I just want to say, like, you real life move like a Karen. That's that Sandra Rose in you.
My nigga lost. He
Um,
lost a rap
I got
beef,
a
and
new
then
name for you. I'm gonna call you Austin. You know the brand that make peanut butter crackers? That went over the head.
Oh man, go ahead, Ray. What you got for this?
You ran out of places to run, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you done ran out of places to run, and now you have to wear one of the nastiest
I don't,
jackets I've ever seen. The patches he has on his Letterman between losing the suit, bringing somebody on stage to be questioned, your fatherhood, you done lost multiple rap beefs. You're declining. You fumbled the Nicki bag when you had it. There's just a lot of nasty things on your jacket, man. Now all the jokes have to fly. All the jokes
nigga
have to fly.
fumbled Nicki and Rihanna. Now Nicki, coked out, right? Like coke. You know what I'm saying? We know who Nicki is today. But there
It
was a
perfect
point in
match.
time where we did. No, there was a point in time where you could have saved Nicki from her fate. You know what I'm saying? You white and Jewish. You could have
That's a
saved
fact.
Nicki from her fate, and you fumbled that, and then you fumbled Rihanna.
You fumble Rihanna. You fumble Serena Williams. Like what you?
Yo,
You
you
went
are.
to war with the industry, and not even the industry. You went to war with Lucian. And
That's
in
the
this moment, it'd be a time to just do a quick flashback to what
That
Brother
nigga more
Rose
Jewish
said.
than
Like
you.
that'd be a part of the clip. Hey, so clearly you just gotta put that
He
to rim. Bodega said the same thing, bro. Like he
he
beat
he
you at
got
the
he got
game.
he got more of the Torah in him than you do. I don't know what you was thinking personally.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I don't.
Oh my
I don't know what you was thinking. You know what I'm saying? You did that little bar mitzvah bullshit in that one video, brother.
hey.
That
Look,
was that
Lucian.
was
yeah, yeah.
bullshit.
Lucian,
Fuck no.
Lucian was watching that like this mother. It ain't no way he making a mockery of what we got going on like that. But this is the thing, though. This is the thing, right, Drake? If the beef was a 1 versus 20, you decided to go up against the label. That's like 1 versus everybody. Why would you do such a thing?
This
And
is the
then
label that
Want to be a
paid you
martyr, remember?
400 million. How much? How
Hey,
much you think they had in lawyer fees in the back? They paid you. They gave you 400 million, like it was nothing.
like it
It's like,
was,
here, bro, take that 400 million. These are niggas you want to go up against.
come on, like
do
you
you
gotta
think it
keep
hurt
in
more?
context. Real
Do you
quick,
think
real
it
quick.
hurt
You
more
gotta
for
go ahead, go
let
ahead,
me,
go
let me,
ahead, go ahead.
do you think it hurt more for Kendrick to call him a culture vulture or Lucian?
Definitely Kendrick, because Kendrick,
You know,
it hurt
yeah.
more for Kendrick because Kendrick is like really accepted in the, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick really has that spot of acceptance in hip hop that Drake will never have
No,
due to his own.
I ain't gonna
Because
lie
Pete,
I
though.
don't think you're
because
understanding
Pete,
my question.
No, a
nah,
culture vulture can't call me a culture vulture.
yes, he
I be
can.
Do you think it hurt for his blackness to be called a culture vulture or
No,
his Jewishness to be called a culture vulture?
I don't think it's neither because you got to remember, Drake said out his own mouth, I associate myself as a black man. He didn't say he identifies as a black man. He associates himself as black. And what that
this
tells
shit
me
was
is boom, boom. So I don't even like, I think he looked at the whole piece like, oh, Lucian gonna call me a culture vulture. They don't even see what I'm doing. You're not doing, listen, just, and this is for all artists, right? Of course, power to the people. Go up against the system with pure intention first. But secondly, no one is bigger than the program. I If them folks was pulling the tricks for you, When you're on the outs, they still have access to all of the tricks. The bag is still right there for them to just reach their hand in, do a 1-2, and here you go, brother. Get
You
that
know
suit
the
the fuck out of here.
bro. The real funny shit is like before this shit kicked off, Kendrick was somewhere in New York getting a fucking chopped cheese and living his best life.
Doing
You know what I'm
pull-ups.
saying? He doing pull ups on the street signs. You know what I'm saying? He was getting his little 1-2 on, listening to his old music. You called that nigga out again after trying to get on a song with him, like y'all ain't had no issues. He whooped your ass and then went right back to like being like Kendrick ain't said nothing. Kendrick did the Super Bowl and said, "All right, bro, I got my money and my time. You know what I'm saying? I put belt to ass. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here." And then you sue UMG, bro. Like you lost the same rap beef twice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The only
The
stage
in
larger than the Super Bowl is a court case. How you do that twice? How you do that twice?
You
How
went
you
to
do that
court
twice?
because he went to court expecting a safe space, and he knew that he had associations with in his mind, he had associations with people that he thought would keep him safe. That's the reason why he went to court. And Lucian went to them same people and said, he not like us. That's exactly what happened,
He's
Yeah.
bro.
not like us.
No, because look,
He's
this is
not
the
like
thing. This is the spot
Bro.
that he sits in. This is the spot that he sits in. On the rap side of things, we're looking at him like, you not really us like that. You not really down like that. It ain't that, bro. Like I see you trying to do the trap thing. I see you trying to do the Memphis thing, but we can see you didn't grow up around here. Cool. But you also Jewish. So you get the and then you get over to that side and you like, but yeah, guys, it's me, Drake, Aubrey, the Jewish guy. And they're like, oh, you mean the rapper? Oh, you mean you do the rap? Yes. Mm,
Oh, hey,
mm.
so Ray, hold on, real quick. Hey, so Ray, so because of your question, so you saying Lucian think he more black than Drake?
Absolutely not. That's crazy.
Is that your
Lucian making more
question?
money
You think
off
he
of
more?
black.
That's what you Lucian think he more he blacker than Drake?
Not Lucian. No, Lucian think he really who he is, and that's the issue that Drake is having. Lucian knows exactly who he is. I'm Lucian Grange. I run UMG. I own all of y'all's music. That is the play. That is what it is. I'm gonna give my son a label if I feel like it. I'll give his son a label before his son get here if I feel like it because I'm Lucian motherfucking Grange. That's what this is. You thought you was getting on them records talking about some, yeah, I tell my label to do da 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 da, or I'm not coming in. And they said, watch this. Watch this. I can show you better than I can tell you. Get this court date out of here. And I am so interested to continue investing in your career. That is the funniest threat I've ever seen in legal
Because
jargon in my life.
I own all your masters, nigga. I own all your masters.
Yeah.
I own all your publishing. You're still a cash cow for us, despite the bullshit that you putting on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, your stock took a bit of a hit, but like, yeah, them classics is classics, nigga, and we own it.
Yeah,
So,
that part.
and this is a part of it too. And I'm sorry if I'm taking it away from jokes, but
Not
like,
good.
what what does Drake do next though? Like, because you just lost. So like, you lost this court case, which is you. Let's be real. He was banking on winning this. He was absolutely banking on winning this because he was trying to change the rap game, be a martyr, all this. But like they came out and proved like no, and you
It-
lost now. So what's next? Like you like let's be real. Hold on. Like
That's a
this
funny ass pun that you just did without even realizing.
no, I know. Come on, bro. I got you. But no, it's because like, but no, it's like real shit. Yeah, he's correct for that. But no, real shit, like what do you even rap about? Like this might be worse than the thug situation with the leaked phone call. It's worse than that in a way to me
The-
because of your credibility. Again, you let the Sandra Rose leap out of you.
This is, I would say, the
Like,
safest thing he could do is what we've all been telling him to do for the last year, some change at this point, is accept that it's over. The run is over. Like
Well,
if if he transitioned into just being an artist that makes music for his fans, you know what I'm saying, does his tours, but he's not really necessarily worried about being the top guy and all of this. Cool. Just be a pop star, bro. That's what you are. You're a pop star. You haven't been an MC since 2015, 16. We all saw it. We all saw the switch. We all saw you lose the beef. We all saw you gear towards numbers. We all saw that. Cool. Go do that. Go do your shows. Go be Wayne. Go be Nicki. Go be them. You always gonna do your numbers, but this like constant, like, no, I'm the number one guy, and y'all gotta understand that it's me and nobody else. When it's real hip hoppers out here that'll knock your head off, you just shut up. You should have said nothing. But it's funny because Meek told you that in his very first diss record. You should have just said nothing.
He could just do what he did with the Party at the top of the year too. You could just keep dropping. You could keep dropping those if you really wanted to. He does have the talent to mix into that type of R&B bag and play around with it. In my mind, you should just become a Bryson Tiller.
Keep making us
dance.
You should become a Bryson Tiller.
Speaking of Meek Mill, how do you feel about all of this? Right, like that's a very important question to me because
that's how Meek feels.
Because you bum ass nigga, you beef with the nigga and was correct in your beef. Went to jail, didn't convert to Islam, and you from Philly, so like you the program is way fucked up. You came out and pieced it up with the Jewish nigga after losing the beef, and you had to watch this nigga lose beef 3 times in a row, and you pieced it up for that one record, nigga. Where is your career? Where's your career now?
Facts.
Fucking lame ass nigga, man.
Because this,
hey, that's kind of crazy when you think about it. They really only did that one song.
They did that one record. That nigga got out of jail and did that one record.
You let Buddy vulture you again. You let him do it to you again. He was already doing that the first time. You said
I'd have made him sign a blood oath.
I let you wear my chain in New Orleans so you could get respect, and then you got out of prison and let him wear your stripes. It's crazy. That's crazy.
It became a moment. It became a moment.
And the song ain't even good.
Y'all niggas walked around in suits. Y'all niggas got dressed in suits to end the beef, and you ain't even sell them no bean pies. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. You way off the program, nigga. You way off the program. You way off the program, nigga.
Oh man.
He continued to be friends with someone that was trying to dirty Mac his girl. He became friends with someone that was trying to dirty Mac his girl while he was with his girl the entire time. He kept telling the world how he wanted to get with Nicki the entire time, and you went and made peace with him on the other side of jail.
Just because y'all broke up, broke up, you made peace with the light skinned nigga. You know.
Hey man,
you niggas.
Drake, you 0 for 2, gang. I know you was talking about that whole round 2 shit. 0 for 2. You lost again. Just hang it up, bro. Hang it up. Go make some songs, make us dance and wave our hands, so it won't be no threats. Just chill. Do what Bodega said. Go back.
Ever imagine we would have ended up here?
Yeah, once he threw the shot back. Because look, like when
I'm talking about just you when Drake's career got started, could you have seen this?
Nah, absolutely not. Like, cause I keep it a bean. Like when he first
was on fire, could you have imagined that we would be watching him sue the industry?
No. No. It all comes with context. Like when he was on fire, he was on fire. He was the one. Then Kendrick came, and it was like he might really be the one. I don't know. We're gonna see. And then nothing happened. So it was like cool. And then when Drake got put out for not writing, I thought it was done. I thought it was over. I was like, oh, you don't write your raps? Oh, it's a rap. You've been running around saying you the greatest for however long. You don't write your raps. This is over with. And lo and behold, somebody made a call and said, yeah, we don't care about that anymore. Oh, okay, cool. Got it. And then we watched you continue on, not writing your raps, getting in other beefs, losing other beefs, but it never mattered because you was Drake. So once Kendrick came, I knew. I said, if you play this the wrong way, you're gonna get fucked up. And as soon as he brought up Whitney, I said, yep, this is gonna get bad for you, brother. It's gonna get really bad for you. Cause you just see how it went last time. And he ain't got the star power that Kendrick got. You see what Push just did. And Kendrick as sick, if not sicker than Push. Good luck. And
Them some sick ass niggas, bro.
come on, man. That you should have went and listened to Nostalgia and just knew. Nah, leave him alone. You want to see a dead body? No sane person starts their verse like that. It just don't happen. But
he beef with a nigga who performed at the Vatican. And like I just want to say
he beef with both niggas.
I just want to say one is a Pulitzer Prize winner, and the other performed at was Coke Raps at the Vatican.
Yeah,
choose
your battles wisely, man. Choose your battles wisely, brother. Please.
Coke Raps at the Vatican.
I think I said this a while ago. The nigga got a kink. That's his kink. He got a humiliation kink. For real.
He's a sick nigga.
No, for real.
He's a sadist. He a sick ass nigga.
Yeah,
but it's just strange because it's like a superstar like that, and you go to all of these bounds because you lost. Like you go through all these hoops and bounds. Like you now got a scarlet letter on yourself of a loser.
Real quick, and we could close it. I'm gonna let you go, Bodega, and then we can close it. It's the issue of that ghostwriting shit, bro. You're not supposed to beat that. That's a charge you're not supposed to beat in hip hop. And he beat it. And not only did he beat it, but he beat it and continued to be who he was. Like everybody was just kind of like, well, Buddy didn't attack it the right way, so whatever. And it fucked his whole head up because you was already outside the confines of what hip hop is supposed to be. As soon as that happened, niggas knew you can never be number one hip hop MC ever. It's done. And he was in his head like, but I'm number one on numbers, so it don't fucking matter. Fuck y'all. Oh, fuck hip hop? Got you. It's gonna swing back. You can't never beat the system, man. You can't beat the system. I hate it had to be him. He gonna cry, and he gonna cry in the car. He gonna cry in the car because his grandmama gave him that chain. But in other light skin news, Ayesha Curry is back. Listen, man, the light skin brigade going crazy. Ayesha Curry is back in the news this week. She did a podcast where she had the following to say. Ray, take it away.
Let me know if y'all hear it.
Oh, I just heard something.
I heard something, but it ain't coming through.
It paused.
All right, run it.
4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. So it's like, it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
It's so hard also to be the woman in a situation where you're like, men just don't get as much scrutiny. Like they can maybe tell him like your fucking shots suck tonight, but like the looks and all of that is just like not a factor of conversation as much.
No.
That's good. We could
Did
rock
you
it right there.
talk to Steph about it? Like, or did you kind of keep it within yourself so it didn't?
I do not have a bone in my body that can keep anything to myself. So if it comes to mind, it's coming out. And he's so gracious. Like he tries to resonate with me, but he just can't. And he also.
All right. So that is what Ayesha Curry had to say. We're gonna swing it over to Ray first. What was your reaction to this? To these comments. Did you have any reactions to these comments? What you was thinking?
It's like the fifth, sixth time. What Ev over here talking about kinks? I don't know. I think that's just hers. I feel like this is just we're watching them do foreplay in front of us, bro. She go out, she say something wild, and then they go back home and I genuinely don't know what this is anymore, man.
I agree. I don't see nothing wrong with what you said per se. Like in the idea of I had an idea of what I wanted to do in my life. It turned out not to be what I thought it was gonna be, and it just kind of is what it is. And my mans don't really understand it because he like, because I understand that piece too of like in my mind, I might not necessarily know that you had all of these plans of like never being married and all this type of shit. I couldn't tell. We got married type shit. So like what would be the issue? So I get it, but I understand the blowback overall of like she always got something to say about their relationship and they don't never really seem to be the greatest. But until them folks get divorced, I'm not finna sit here and be like, oh, she's just disrespecting her husband. Like, I don't know what type of conversations folks having in the house. He could be out there like, yeah, go ahead, do it. Because that might be her bag. Bo, what you got?
I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't like who gives a fuck. Like that's how I feel. Honestly, it's like so woman. You know what I'm saying? She getting her shit off because she's searching for identity in a world where she's only assigned to her husband and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like fuck them niggas. Not disrespectfully, but like who cares, bro? Go bake her some shit. Like, go shoot some hoops, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of our faces. The game just started, bro. It's NBA season, nigga. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I agree, but I would say with what she said, I think the issue, aside from, I know everybody already jumped on like, oh, we always hear this, but aside from that, the blowback about the comment she made, I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like, I think autonomy in women is still it's still a lost thing with people. That women have autonomy and women have choices. Yeah, I didn't want to get married. I thought I was gonna be a girl boss. There's nothing wrong with that, and people think because, and the thing is, they're not able to differentiate the idea that I have for myself versus my reality that I do have now. Just because I say I did not think my reality was going to be this because I wanted it to be this, it doesn't mean I don't love what I have now. And that's the thing that people project. And that's what a lot of the blowback is. They looking at it like, oh, well, your husband, Steph Curry, you got everything you want. She never said that she don't love or appreciate what she got. Like she never said that. Like she's having a conversation. They asked her, "Hey, what did you see for yourself?" Well, I mean, I know my husband is the greatest shooter ever and all this and all that, and I ain't got nothing to worry about. I know I got this. But the question you just asked me, yeah, when I was 15, 16, when I was a teenager, I thought my dream was to be this. My passion was, who the fuck got a passion to be a NBA wife? Let's be real.
There's some people out there. I can point you in that
Yeah,
direction.
but them hoes, you know what I'm saying? They not, you know what I'm saying?
But and that's why I'm only speaking literally about what the
No,
blowback. Because the blowback of what she said has been, let's be honest, it's been in the patriarchal vein. Let's be real. Let's be the fuck real. And it's been in that traditional.
Come on, Ed.
It's been in that traditional lane, and it's just because it's stupid. Because that's why I said like the autonomy in women is still lost and still forbidden in people's brain. Is like Yeah, women can not want to be a wife. That's okay. It's fucking all right. Women can not want to be a mother. It's okay. Like, because guess what? Who the fuck cares? That's your life. It's not my life to dictate what's for you. Traditional, non-traditional, what the fuck ever. It's your life.
Talk to him, man.
And
Talk
it's
to
just
this
it's one
nigga.
of like it's kind of irritating when we really get into it because like a lot of people are using the oh man, it always sounds like she hates her life. No, niggas are asking her opinion. And again, she's living a zero I don't know the real, I'm throwing a weird number out, but she's living a 0.001% lifestyle. Nobody, a lot of people aren't just dreaming of that. So just because you ask me, I'm gonna give you a truthful answer. Now, I said all that, yay, clap, clap, clap. Like, I'm gonna be real. When you having these conversations, when you do know the position you in, there's certain things that you should understand to hold back because of the fact of how it would look in the public perception, because of the stature that you and your
And
husband had.
now, would that be in the patriarchal public perception?
How much stays in house?
But see, and
Yeah.
hold on to both questions, Nick. Yes, because you're having that conversation with your husband because your husband is the person who is in the actual position that's causing that situation. Like, because again, if it was the other way around, if a woman who had a super extreme stature and niggas was questioning her husband, yeah, nigga, you got to fall in line with the fuck she thinking of saying. That's just how it is. But no, it is in this perception, a patriarchal perception, because certain conversations just should not be put out into the public. And I mean, what I mean with that is that to a certain extent, because you know how that perception and how the blowback, and I ain't talking about it's the blowback. I don't want to say something. I'm just hearing motherfuckers just jumping at my ass. I know if I don't, it's how things are said. Put it this way, it's how things are said.
I think I hear what you're saying. I think I would probably stick with the first part of what you said. The blowback piece is more rooted in the patriarchal perception of it. And like that whole, like, if we gonna become more comfortable with women's autonomy and with women having a voice and speaking out and saying what they want and doing what they want and exercising the rights that they should have, like everybody else do, right? I think it's important for these types of conversations to be had so that when folks do come out, now granted, again, nobody knows if her and Steph have had conversations about her going out and saying these things. That's why the blowback to me is kind of goofy in the first place, because it's like,
And
fam,
that's what
like
I
you
was
said, yeah, exactly, like you said, if Shorty didn't want to do that, she didn't want to do that. That ain't the reality that she's at, and she said that. You never actually know what it's gonna be. You have all of these ideas, and then life pulls up. Everybody tell you that. You make plans, and God laughs. It's the same thing. So I think I wouldn't say like everything or some stuff need to be held. I think only things need to be held is what you and your husband decide need to
Yeah.
be held, type shit. And until we have any type of confirmation that I don't even know why y'all would be looking for it, about what conversations they've clarified or cleared to be had outside the crib versus inside the crib and whatnot, as Bodega said, who give a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Ray, you had something before we transition?
No, that was it, because you took the long scenic route to land us right back to what Bodega said, because that was more so my question. It's like, bro, because for all we know, man, it's gonna mess around and end up in some sick joke where she was giving us the game, and then it's gonna come out that he did something. It's like, see, she was telling us the whole time. Like, I don't know, man. What else you want us to do? Make stories out of it, bro? Who cares, man? Who
Yeah.
cares, bro?
You
And I
nut
know she
ass
asked. Don't
niggas.
get me wrong. I know she asked. But it's just,
But it's like,
that would have never
that's
came
my
across my timeline unless y'all cared.
boom. Like, do y'all watch Call Her Daddy podcast any other time? Did y'all even watch the full podcast that this clip
And that's
came
the
from?
Is
thing.
that who that was?
And that's the thing.
I
They
didn't know who that
misconstrued a
was.
lot of the context of what she was saying in
That's
that.
the whole piece. A lot of this should be rage bait, man. Leave them light skinned folks alone. Steph trying to get another ring. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to fight for him on the sidelines. She gonna be tweeting the NBA if something go left. Let them folks cook, man. You know what I mean? LeBron on his last leg. We see you, nigga. By the way, real quick sidebar. Sciatica, and number
Right.
two. Hold
40.
on. Real exactly.
40.
So sit your old ass down. Sit down, man.
Old ass
We
clamp. The old
we
ass.
come
Say
on, bro.
young
Like,
nigga
listen.
eggs, Joe.
Real talk, bro. And it's real quick. We gonna get to the question segment, Ray. I got you.
So you're not
LeBron.
motivated to drink VSOP now?
I was just finna say
didn't
that.
hype you up?
The only decision that I want to hear from you
Is
is
you fucking retiring, nigga?
that's it.
Get that shit up.
That's it.
You are,
That's it. That's
you
all I
old,
want to know.
nigga.
That's all I
You
want to
out for
know.
the start of the season because you old. Go home to your wife and family, nigga. Don't be like Tom Brady.
You just
Shit.
mad because your ass is old. Like, come on, dog. Give it up, bro. We get it. You 40. You came in the league. Your son is in the league. It's unprecedented. It's the craziest career run. You got the most points. It's cool. You got 4 rings. You never gonna be Mike. You never gonna be Kobe. You never gonna be number 1 or number 2. Just let it go. Let it go. It's done. You like Drake, nigga. You like Drake.
This is
When LeBron entered the league, I was 13.
I was 10. Now I was
Come on,
9.
man.
Yeah, I was 10. I was 10.
I was like 7. I was probably
Yeah,
7.
I was 13. I had just never mind. We're not gonna talk about that. But like I was 13. I was
Shout out Darius
13.
Miles, even though he said some wild shit back then. Shout out Darius Miles,
Yeah.
graduated from my high school.
Nigga, I'm
Wild shit.
35.
Come on, man.
Like,
LeBron.
Come
Is
on, man.
LeBron like Hall
I
of
was
Fame
13
at
when you entered the league. I am 35, my nigga. God damn.
Give it up, bro. Give it up. Like LeBron, you with the super teams
is
with
LeBron
Drake
Hall
with
of
the
Fame
ghost right.
history?
Yes, bro. It's so much of it that it's like damn near you can't even. It's like you got the reading one page of a book. You got you got telling them folks you was gonna go down there and get 7 rings. Nobody told you to do that. You got fit in, don't fit out. You tweeting during the season. You got trading your whole team away to get set up for the offseason and then getting smacked anyway.
Oh, we
Like,
got a squad now.
all of these things, all of it shows that you will just not be him. You won't be that guy. The stats will carry
My
you,
man.
much like Drake. All of the accolades, all of the stuff that the real hip hoppers or NBA heads really care about, they won't give you the credit for none of that. The fans will stat us to death about your numbers and all of that shit. And congratulations, brother, you did it. But it's over. Let it go.
I want y'all to know. I do want y'all to know. We might title this just Random Thoughts with Ray. All of y'all that got excited to watch this man come out with a picnic shirt and some thermals under it to tell y'all to drink some liquor, bro. I hope that pain just sat there just for a little bit longer, bro. He came out with some long johns and a brawny t-shirt from the paper towels to tell you to drink more liquor.
I'm taking my
I thought he
talents.
was Paul Bunyan.
I'm taking my talents. Take your talents home. Take your talents home to your kids, to your wife. Go be a supporting dad on the sideline at Laker games. You already live there. Just go chill. Like,
the funny shit is, bro, we was speculating all types of shit. I was like,
I was thinking it was Amazon.
I was like, maybe he going, well, me, you know, my sports group chat, me and my sports group chat, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not you niggas, but like, you know, I was like, damn, bro, what if he going back to Cleveland to retire? You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy. This nigga talking about some VSOP.
Some haram.
Some haram. Some haram. And you couldn't even, like, the VSOP, bro, like, you know what? Let's talk about this for real. Because Hennessy, you niggas could have also made a play. What if the play was we're bringing white Hennessy to the States? And what if that was the decision?
And the king,
you know how much boost of money y'all niggas would have gotten? White hen? Come on, man. Like,
y'all just
y'all niggas just be fumbling the bag. Like, you had to pay that nigga $2 million.
The $40 bottle.
Bro, y'all had to pay him $2 million to do that fucking little bullshit 30-cent commercial. Motherfucking the Lakers and LeBron James getting sued because they thought that nigga was leaving. So all the season is sold out
is a cardboard cutout in the liquor store
of LeBron with a special edition bottle. We wasn't newsflash, Hennessy.
We've been stopped
We
drinking.
wasn't buying the VSOP to begin with. None of us was. It didn't matter if you was. It didn't matter how rich or poor you was. We wasn't buying the VSOP. We getting the normal Henny bottle. If I hold up a VSOP bottle, nobody gonna know what the fuck I'm holding up in my picture. But if I'm holding up that regular Hennessy and I throw some Hypnotic next to it, look, we having a great time. We having a great time.
It's a fact.
You could have brought the white Hennessy. You could have got more return on your value.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And LeBron dropped the ball too, because being able to say just your creative brain for someone that's a hip hop historian, missing the opportunity to say the king brought the white Hennessy to the States or the king did it for you, any of that, it was. You can't ask for a better lob at the rim, bro. That's how I know you old. You don't jump the same. You don't jump the same.
It's a sciatica.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro.
You
like,
don't jump
this
the
is,
same.
and this is the thing though, too, because this is what really pissed me off when the sciatica shit came across my desk. It's just the fact of like LeBron, we've seen you for the entire offseason, not stretching. You ain't stretched at all. We ain't seen you take a run. Offset got run clubs. Gunna got run clubs. Folks is out here getting their health and fitness on, and all we've seen you do is dance. You've been dancing. You've been running around, kicking,
cutting her.
You ain't did no workouts, and you pulled up to the preseason. You shoot around a couple times, no socks on. Like, you just out here looking like outside the crib. Like, bro, hang it up, man. Don't waste our time with another
I'm not the
season.
smartest nigga in the world, so I'll be the first to admit that, like,
he pulled up with no shoes, bro. He ain't had no socks on in his gym shoes, brother.
We get the decision, and then I gotta Google what the fuck sciatica is.
Oh Lord.
I had, like, come on, like, my nigga, like, what? All we wanted was you to retire in white Hennessy. These are the two things that you could have gave us. You ain't give us neither. You had us, sitting at the edge of our seats, and now I gotta Google shit. Now I gotta Google what the fuck you got, bro. Go home, please.
Go take an ice bath. Go take an ice bath. Chill out.
LeBron's hair looks like the brush Jim Jones brushes his braids with. When they zoom in on that.
We gonna
you know what? Speaking of Jim Jones and Dipset, you niggas is disgusting, bro. Like, you niggas is disgusting. Let's talk about this real quick, and then we gonna get the Ray's question, because this goes back to that Drake shit. You let that big ear light skinned nigga come to fucking Harlem. You got the Harlem Renaissance. You got all the snitch ass big time drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? You niggas are supposed to be the flyest. You niggas supposed to be the coolest. You let that big ass light skinned nigga come to fucking Harlem and play fucking jewelry costume with your legacy, and then you niggas lost to motherfucking lock, bro. You niggas should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. Cameron, you should be ashamed of hanging out with them lame ass niggas. Honestly.
And this
Jewels,
goes back to
you need some new teeth again. And you niggas need to stop saying pause. This shit not cool, B. It's not cool. It's not cool, my nigga. We didn't think you was ever gay. You ain't gotta say pause after saying B stick, my nigga. It's okay. It's all right.
This is
gay niggas had the Harlem Renaissance on lock. It wouldn't be all that fly shit without the gay niggas. So respect them and stop saying pause. You niggas, boy, you know what? Harlem.
Come on.
Get that Brooklyn
Harlem
shit. Get that
has
Brooklyn
always
shit off.
been the coolest lame ass part of New York in the history, bro. Y'all niggas is almost worse than Staten Island. Y'all niggas is almost where you can't be cool and late, bro. Like, you pick a side, please.
And that was our
fucking
weekly
Manhattan ass niggas. Niggas is from fucking Manhattan, bro.
He said we ain't even calling it Harlem no more. Y'all from Manhattan. Oh man, appreciate you, good brother. And with that, we're gonna transition in. It's been a minute since we've been here. We glad to have you back, brother. Bray's question segment. What you got for us this week, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We haven't done music in a decent amount of time, like had a full-on music discussion outside of, Aubrey and a couple of albums here and there. So just to give some highlights to us having our musical knowledge, I wanted y'all to break down what your region brought to hip hop. Pros and cons. Like just run off a quick 5. Say where you from, what you brought in, like what did y'all bring in? Where y'all at now?
I'll start off. I'm from Alabama, but I've lived in Atlanta/Georgia most of my life, so I just rock with here. What did folks bring into the game? Early on, a lot of that bass, like that bass music, dance music, freak music, freaknik music type shit. He also brought Outkast, which I would say gave a lane to the more artsy dress vibe, also a bit of the more artsy delivery through Andre, you know. We brought trap music to this joint. Shout out to Gucci, shout out to Jeezy, shout out to T.I. And lately, I mean, I would say we just, we continue to bring just different types of swag to the game type shit. Like in every era, Atlanta had a very poignant like swag about them. Like when in the 90s with Outkast, that was a very certain thing. It was different from what everybody else had going on. When you had the stat music era, folks was doing they dancing shit. We brought that in with the snap crunk music and all that type of shit, but it was just very different from what everybody else really had going on. And as it went forward, it became people like Young Thug, folks like Cardi, to where it's like the music's still different, the style's still different, the swag is very different, but it's very much rooted in Atlanta. Like you'll see a nigga that look like that walking down the street type shit. So I would say that. And I would say on the flip side, the worst thing that we've done in the game is get that boy Drake a license
Besides
pass
be colonized.
to cut that's where I was going. Let that boy Drake get a license to come down here and just run off with the swag for the last decade. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got. What you got? Talk to us. Houston. Or is it Houston or is it just Texas? Talk to us.
Texas.
I'll go Texas. I might go back and forth between it. I'll start off with Chopped and Screwed. That's the easiest place to go with. We gave y'all Chopped and Screwed. We also gave y'all Lean as like a popular thing. That was a miss. That was a miss. R.I.P. Big Mo. We gave y'all Lean as a thing, and then we're seeing the R.I.P. Pimp C, and then we're also seeing the effects of it on Wayne as we speak. So our bad.
That nigga need to cut his hair, man.
Jesus Christ.
He need to cut his fucking hair, man. Cut that shit and fuck off, bro.
We gave y'all both arguably one of the GOATs. And then we also gave Texas gave one of the most legendary underground or just legendary groups, period. So we got UGK with that, and then you got Scarface, who's rapped with your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. He done been around since the 80s and been consistent as probably one of the only representatives at the time for that region to be relevant and already have Pac. He got a big track, he got a Nas track, he got a J track, he got a Wayne track, he got like you run down the list. Scarface has been on that type of time. We gave y'all about 4 years of dancing from 06 to 2010 that we never really get credit for as a state. From Swag Surf to Rick Barry to like we gave y'all. We were Swag Surf, bro.
Swag Surf?
Yeah. Gave y'all Swag Surf. Gave y'all Dougie.
Really? Okay. Word. I learned something today.
Gave y'all the Dougie. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a decent period of time where we were just pumping out
I
dances.
think y'all gave
and
us the flex
that's
too.
where
Yeah, hit
Yep,
him with
hit
that
the
flex.
flex. Shout
Yeah.
Hit him with that flex.
Yeah,
Shout
Yeah,
out
yeah.
to
with
Swag.
that flex. Yeah.
Right.
Shout out to y'all.
Man,
Shout out to
matter of
y'all.
fact,
That was a good time.
I would say there y'all that are listening, y'all missed a passionate argument where I was trying to defend clubs before a podcast started with
Oh man.
Nick and Ed, because that went because to that reference is like all that dancing. That's how we came up. Like we still had clubs because that's what I meant. You going in there to dance. All we knew how to do, we kept pumping out dances, bro. Just kept pumping out dances, and that's what you going to the clubs for. So we gave that. There's a person I'm related to, so I can't say the name, but he's been involved in some shenanigans in the industry. That's from Houston. That's probably he discovered.
You a sick nigga, man. You are sick. You are a sick
As a
nigga.
state,
Yeah, don't say that nigga name. Do not say that nigga name. Don't do it.
as a state,
Don't do it.
there might
That's
be a
fucked up,
responsibility
man.
that Texas holds for Buddy going to colonize Atlanta, and we're wrong for that.
I thank you, brother. Thank you for coming
wrong with
around.
that.
Thank you for coming around to me saying if he wouldn't, y'all was the English
wrong with
church. Y'all was the church
He
giving
legally
that
lived.
license to Christopher Columbus so that he could come over here and do what he did. That was y'all. Y'all funded that. I'm glad. Thank
We're
you.
wrong for that.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank you. Apology accepted.
I'll hold that. We're wrong for that.
appreciate
And what else? I might got one more, man. I do think as far as what hip hop is, I would like to say we're one of the most consistent regions for the state for maintaining exactly what it is. There's not much. You know exactly what the styles are, and you know exactly what the almost what the rhyme pattern is going to be. Is you know exactly what the sound is going to be whenever you present that, and I think it's been one of the most consistent regions when you see that it's always being referenced, and that goes for the South in general. That there's always something that was tying in, and they're utilizing it, but it was a cornerstone. You know,
Yeah.
50 did it, and then here comes Jay-Z trying to make it hot to have that knocking bass, and you know what I'm saying. Pimp wearing a fur coat in the middle of Galveston, Texas. Man, you know how hot Galveston, Texas is? This man came out in a mink in the middle of the summer, bro. In the middle of the summer, he came out here in a mink, man. Bro. Yeah, yeah.
Bo, talk to us. New York, talk to us, brother.
I mean, what do I really have to say? Like,
For the people that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Just give us the game.
who don't know? Listen. Hip hop was born in New York. Okay,
Get your shit
your
off.
favorite rapper's favorite rapper is from New York. Big L, Tupac. No, I know how you West Coast niggas like to do. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, like Nas. The blueprint, the sauce, that everything. It came from New York. It came from New York. It all came from New York. It wouldn't exist anywhere else if it wasn't from New York first. Now, what are the bad things that New York rap gave?
Let's talk
Snitching,
about it. Ooh.
snitching,
Ooh.
you know,
Oh, he's shooting.
snitching,
Let's go.
We're
snitching.
we are keeping
all
the
the
truth.
Today. We're keeping it clean.
You
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like snitching, bro. Like is you know, like snitching. We gave niggas P. Diddy.
Oh my god.
You know, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, both in a positive and negative. Gave niggas Jennifer Lopez. You know, she can't sing, but like, no, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Currently,
Nah,
look, man, look,
she also helped us lose shine. You got to wear that. That's a negative. She helped
yeah,
us lose shine for a
she
decent period
did.
of time.
Yeah, she did. But
That's
hold on.
negative.
But Sean became
That was a
a
double
politician
negative.
though. If Sean ain't go to prison, I don't think he becomes a politician. You know what I'm saying? He doing great work.
This is true.
I don't know. Anyway,
I will real quick before you got to add in New York. Dipset specifically is responsible for the biggest amount of civilian bloods members in the history of America. You gotta hold that.
Yeah,
Y'all
for
had
sure.
everybody that wasn't banging.
That's bad.
Just off the
6ix9ine.
dip.
You
Come
know
on,
what?
man.
You know what?
Y'all, hey, that's one of y'all L's. 6ix9ine.
You know what? It is.
We can
Okay,
have a
we're not
30-minute
we're not going to
conversation
get
about
we're
that
not going to get into that type of conversation on the podcast. But Jim Jones, you specifically made the song that you made banging kind of famous. So we got to hold that L. We got to hold that L. There's a whole lot of non-sanctioned niggas running around, and that's y'all think that's cool, whatever case, you know what I'm saying, all that other shit like this is cool. You know what I'm saying, I guess, but like
Okay.
know.
All right, Ev, what you got for us?
Man,
Talk to us, man.
well, again, I'm from Southern Illinois, which is St. Louis. And this is a conversation that I find very difficult because we really don't have an identity of music in our region. So I would have to
Hell
say,
nah. What you mean?
so
What you
I would have to
mean?
hold on. I would have to go and branch out to Chicago also. And what I mean is like of how y'all speak about of what we brought to the game of like influence. Like I would say, of course, we brought like we brought more of a different country drawl in our rap where you had to really dig to understand us. Which again, people make fun of it, but it's a great melodic extra thing. But like y'all I always tell y'all, like our identity sounds like, oh God, I might get cooked because I'm saying this live, but it's a like Memphis and Atlanta. I told you that. Like I've said that a few times, like how our music down here sounds. So I can't really say we brought that. I can say Nelly and Air Force Ones or just it's
I was
just
about to say,
difficult for
it's
me
like
to.
you are dancing around giving him his respect.
No, I'm not saying it as to give them like
Yeah.
Nelly, Chingy, all of them. I want to give them their respect, but like
Smino.
Smino as well, give all of them their respect for what they brought. But it's like, I guess in my brain of how I'm thinking about it, I'm probably thinking too hard. I'm probably thinking too hard compared to what you all have. I'm be honest, because of the cities that you all are from. Because in fact, I'm from a smaller area, so it's
Okay.
different because it's not a lot.
Well, let's say it like this. White girls wouldn't be wearing Air Force Ones if it wasn't for St. Louis and
Now
Nelly.
see, but
Nah.
because
Hold on.
I'm not going.
Hold
No, no,
on.
no, 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 no,
I'm not
no, no,
I
no,
saying.
would
no, no,
say
no.
that I would agree because from being here, I would agree. But I know that's been a very, very heavy argument the last like 5 years now.
Yeah, but like I'm
Like
not
New York
saying
is
that.
trying to claim that, and
I'm not
that's
saying that
where it becomes
negatively.
difficult. I know, and it's just that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
it's like because I want to give respect
Everybody,
to all
He's
parties, but I
passing the
get it. It's
buck,
just
Kev. That's a New York problem.
everybody. I mean,
That's a New York
everybody
problem. You
has
trying to
a.
pass it to St. Louis? That's a
Nah.
New York problem.
But here's the thing about uptowns though.
New
Like everybody,
York did that. Don't take that
all major
responsibility,
cities
Ev.
argue
That was
about
from
uptowns.
New York, bro.
Every major city argues about Air Force Ones or whatever case. Look, bro, we was black and we like the same shit. We all had the same blanket and shower curtain growing up, and the
Facts.
gold and black end tables. That was our vibes. You know what I'm saying? We all had the big ass motherfucking fork and knife. You know what I'm saying? On the wall with the. That was just the vibe. So like,
Hip-hop.
New York niggas loved uptowns.
It's a
Chicago
hip-hop
niggas love
conversation.
Pazos, whatever the fuck that is. St. Louis love, you know what I'm saying? Forces, whatever case, ones, whatever. But like Nelly took that shit national.
yeah,
If
for
you
sure.
didn't know about ones before,
It's
you
a
There you
knew
fact.
about
go.
ones
It's a fact.
And it's but
and
honestly,
Nelly
that's
had
where it gets slim pickings. Literally, that's what I mean is that on the big revolutionary influence. That's what I mean is that you only can go and really look at Nelly for influence because what influence did Chingy give you?
Yeah, that's a fact.
What did
man. Speaking of
Jaquan give you?
Nelly, Nelly
No,
first
no. You
two
know the
albums
influence
back
Chingy
to
gave
back.
you? It was homophobic back then though. He got his whole reputation tarnished for a lie. That was, let's be real,
Yeah,
homophobic.
that's a fact too.
So he was one of the first of that.
Damn.
And it's crazy when you look at the history and future now. In hindsight,
Yo,
he
he was
got done
reverse
very
canceled.
wrong.
You said he was what?
Yeah, he was canceled.
Don't
Yeah, he
mind
was.
me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
And that's why I say
You
when
got
I
hit
branch
me and
out to
holler, bro.
Chicago, it becomes a little easier because
on the negative side and positive, you got drill music, of course. You also got the influence of Twister, you got the influence of Kanye West
Common.
alone,
Negative,
Common,
positive.
and also with them it kind of branches out because Chicago has a very big influence with house music, and that's the thing that I adore. Like that's a very big deal. And so like that's a very big, like, and again, and that's the thing when we go back to where I'm from with Southern Illinois, St. Louis, you have to branch out of hip hop. You got to go into your Josephine Bakers, you got to go into your Catherine Dunhams, you got to go into your Miles Davis. That's where you got to really speak about. And that's why I was saying this conversation about our influence of hip hop. But that's where we branch out into the arts, into the crafts. We're not known for hip hop.
That's fire though.
That's not it. We're
That's
known.
fire.
Our legends are those of the arts.
That's fire what you're saying though, because all of that still plays a major role in the influence of and creation of hip hop. So that's still dope, even on the history side of it, of like, you know, the hip hop artists that went to go make house music or blended the house music with the hip hop at a certain point when that was a thing. Like, yeah. So definitely shout out to that. Shout out to that for sure.
Best female. Like, last question. Best female rapper from y'all's area.
Right now or all time?
Ooh,
that's
tough.
Just so we could get more love.
Right now, best woman rapper from Atlanta. Right now, I'll probably say Lotto.
I say recent. It don't have to like be right now. You could do a recent one, and then you could do a
current. I would say Lotto. She frying shit right now, and she be barring up. All time from Atlanta. That's tough. I don't know. I had to get back to you on that. I don't know. And I'm also not versed in enough woman rap, especially from like pre-now or pre like the last 5 years to like really have an answer for that. So I'm gonna have to go do some history on that and come back. But yeah, right now though, I would say Lotto. She kicking ass right now. What you got?
Okay.
What you got?
Megan Thee Stallion is an easy pick from Texas. Like she by far made it the furthest as a female rapper from Texas. After that, you get really, really deep in the bag, and there's a clear difference. Like while I'm speaking for the whole state, there's a clear difference between the sound of Dallas and Houston. From outside the state, it sounds very, very similar. When you're in the state, you can really pick it apart quickly. Like you just kind of have that ear. So I do have a preference more towards Houston rap myself. So I would give the nod. And she goes by Amaretta the Great. She's originally from, like, she kind of reps ATL as well, but she spent a lot of time in Houston coming up. She kind of nice. Like she kind of nice, man. You know, so that'd be the newer one. But we do have a massive drop off between May and whoever would be next.
And who would be your all time from Houston women rap?
Has to be Megan. It has to be Megan. Yeah.
Okay, I roll with that. Ev, what you got?
I mean, well, shit, we only really got two. And and also because I missed her earlier, Sexy Red, of course. That would be who would be the biggest. And by default, kind of the best because of her popularity and her stardom.
We love Sexy Red.
You know. So I would say her. And then we got Big Boss Vet. She's a very dope rapper. She's from St. Louis and she's kind of blew up. She moved away, I believe, but her roots are St. Louis. So I would say it's those two all time really that like are successful in that regard. But yeah, Slim Pickens, like again.
Right. And last but not least, hailing from the
we'll be here all day for his ass. Huh?
This answer is challenging. It's challenging because like when you start talking about rap, you know what I'm saying? We talking about rap, we talking about most successful, whatever case. But like if I had to say like current day, right? My personal favorite right now is Lola Brooke. Lola Brooke and Scarlett are like my two right now that just like I absolutely love them. They have a very classic New York sound with a modern woman twist, and it's beautiful. All time. Ooh, I think all time I would have to say it's Nicki Minaj, unfortunately. But like before Nicki Minaj, women rappers followed a very specific
Structure.
success structure and success blueprint. There's a couple, you know what I'm saying, cool, whatever case, you know what I'm saying, you around for a little second, cool, whatever. But like this current wave of women rappers in this current era all like initially stems back from Nicki Minaj. She's the most successful. You know, she has barred up some of your most favorite rappers, unfortunately.
She had.
I just
should
wish
have
she
been
just
Mount
wasn't
Rushmore.
she just wasn't so crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But my personal favorite, like all time rapper is Foxy Brown.
Good work. I roll with that. Well, fellas, I appreciate y'all for another week of cleaning up the nastiness that is the world with me. You know what I'm saying? Locking in. This has been another great episode of the Keep It Clean podcast. Episodes drop every single Tuesday. We will be outside. Stay tuned for the Keep It Clean sports show dropping every Thursday. Whenever we get back to one-offs, those will be out on Fridays. Until then, at Keep It Clean Show on Instagram and TikTok. Like, comment, and subscribe to the page. Check out the Keep It Clean Sports Show. Keep it a buck, keep it a beam. Most importantly, keep it clean. We out.